to Pick and Licks, the Dream Band podcast, with me, Dan, and my co-host, who has many intolerances, Danny Beardsley. Dude. I'm very sorry to mention intolerances. Do you want to go through the people that you can't tolerate now?
You.
There we go. I set myself up for that one.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
How are you, dude?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. You okay?
Apart from not tolerating anything.
Yeah, well, we're getting through it. Could be worse. Could be worse.
It could be worse.
Remain positive in life, Dan.
Indeed. If the listeners can hear a little bit of rain, it's because a storm has developed.
Yes. The weather is closing in.
The weather's closing in.
Yeah, but it's quite nice because it's really close and humid and
close.
Yeah.
I don't like that word.
I don't like it.
I like the smell, though.
Oh, I love the smell.
The smell.
There's a word for it.
Go on, then.
There's a word for the smell of rain.
Reveal it. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. He is just Googling it. He said he knows there's a word for it, but he's unable to produce it at speed.
It's called petrichor.
Petrichor. I did not know that.
It's a word coined in the 1960s by an Australian scientist. It's that earthly, fresh scent that rises when rain first hits dry soil.
Oh, so that's what it is then. It's the effect of dry soil almost rejuvenating itself.
Rising from its grave.
Rise from your grave.
Oh, to beast.
It's nice to see that we're off to a solid start.
Oh, yeah, what are we doing? Oh, it's a podcast, isn't it?
Just chatting shit again.
We do just use this as an opportunity to talk shit.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure you know by now if you're still listening to whatever episode this is. It's in the 20s, isn't it?
It's in the 20s.
It's in the 20s, at least.
It's in the 20s.
Can't believe you're still doing it.
T-Chat.
T-Chat with Danny and Dan. Now, this is a very special tea, not because it's any different from what we've had before. It's just the classic, I think.
It's one of our favourites. It's a staple. It should be a staple in anyone's diet.
It really should. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I mean, it's a disgusting colour, so I'll describe the colour first. I'd say it's, 40% green, 60% brown?
It's that... Yeah, it probably is, yeah. Yeah, it's like pond water.
Pond water's a great one. A great way to describe it. So it's licorice and mint.
Or like what I imagine to present itself after an enema, maybe.
Oh, the remnants.
The remnants of an enema.
Enema Remnant. That's a great band name. Enema Remnant. And a song title. And an album name. Oh, my God. To be fair, if I was to release an album of my own material...
Oh, what are you going to say then? I wish I was going to release...
Not release that. But if I was to release an album, I imagine the critics would call it Enema Remnant. You know what? I take that as a positive.
Right.
I mean, it's gone from tea to enema. I mean, this that's tea, your fault. That's your fault.
Don't let us put you off with this tea. What brand is it?
Puka.
It has got... It's that sweet relief at the end, whatever it's called. Sweet finale. Is it that one?
I think... Is it sweet finale on Puka? I don't know. I've not got the packaging available, I'm afraid. Does it say on the little tag? No, it just says peppermint and licorice, organic bio.
Sounds like washing powder.
It does, doesn't it, really? But, I do recommend it. It's probably one of my favourite herbal teas out there. So if you're not a fan of herbal teas, at least give this one a try. A savoury note at the start, followed by the sweet finale.
You should be in advertising.
I really should.
Puka, we're here if you need us.
I'd make some great adverts.
You would,
I'm
actually.
ideas, man.
Yeah, I know, I've heard some of them. At some point, listeners, we will share them with you, but we're afraid of ruining our chances of any kind of advertising.
Yeah, we was going to do some fake advertisements, weren't we, for my products? Because I have many in the pipeline.
But they were that convincing.
We might have got demonetised before we even monetised.
Yes. Didn't want to risk it for a biscuit.
It's absolutely not.
No.
Right, Danny, what have you been up to this week?
Well... I had a gig.
Brilliant.
I'm just going back for the database. I had a gig, Mayor's Fest.
Oh, yes.
Really great gig.
I didn't go again, soz.
No, it's fine, mate. I mean, I was playing for like 20 minutes, acoustic, and then the rest of the bands were classic rock. So I don't think it was quite up your street anyway.
Soul Revival were there, weren't they?
Yes, yeah. And it was nice to hang out with those guys as well. Got a show coming up with them soon as well.
Of course you have, yeah.
To hang out again.
Derby.
Indeed. The Vic.
What date's that, Danny? Just in case this comes out before. Oh my God! You are the worst ever at promoting any of your gigs.
Yeah, it's the...
I've not known anyone as bad as you.
I'm
going to have to take on the role of your promoter one day, just so people actually know you're playing.
Just do it. Hold on, I'm just going through the family calendar. It is...
This is embarrassing.
Is it that one?
It's
18th of July. And it's in the calendar as the wrong venue as well, so I need to change that.
Well, what's the venue in the calendar?
Hairy Dog.
And where is it actually at?
The Vic.
The Vic in Derby's still going?
Yeah, they've moved the stage as well, apparently. It's not near the bogs anymore.
Oh, I've not played there for... That was my first proper gig at the Vic.
What, with...
The Mutiny.
The Mutiny. Wow. We played there with that Solicist, didn't we?
Was that the Vic?
I'm sure we played there, because I remember Dean...
Yeah, I think it was.
Sort of making me laugh about people going to the toilet during a set. I'm sure, I don't think I imagined that.
No, it's not something you'd imagine, I don't think.
Yeah.
Was it a good gig? Did you...
Yeah, it was a great gig, mate. I think there was around about 1,000 people there as well, which was... I wasn't expecting that.
No,
so,
I wouldn't either. Did
yeah.
you... I know you had 6 encores prepared. How many did you get through in the end?
0. In fact, John Hartwell rocked up.
Oh, yeah?
And he said you finished early.
Oh, did you?
Apparently. I thought I timed it right, but I didn't get that right either.
But you had prepared 6 encores, so I don't know why you didn't play one of them at least.
Yeah. Maybe next time. Anyway, what have you been up to?
No, nothing.
Well, you went to watch some comedy last night.
Oh, God, yeah, sorry. I have actually been up to stuff. I just can't remember most of the time. I went to see Stuart Lee last night at the Playhouse.
He's really funny. You introduced me to he's really funny.
He's my favourite stand-up comedian. I can't say comedian because obviously Bob Mortimer's out there and alive.
He is the comedian, isn't he?
Well, it's not a stand-up though. So Stuart Lee is my favourite stand-up comedian.
Okay. But he's not your favourite comedian.
He's up there.
And you did meet him afterwards?
Yeah, I got to say hello.
You got a cheeky little picture.
Bought a book and got him to sign it, so...
Oh, mega. What is it, an autobiography or something? Or...
No, it's a little bit. It's got transcripts of 3 of his shows in it.
Oh, wicked.
And there's other notes and bits in there as well, so...
Cool.
So very good. If you've not listened to Stuart Lee before, just check him out on YouTube. He would hate me saying that, but, you know.
Would he? What, instead of buying a ticket and going to a show?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. He went on a bit about how streaming services and kind of illegal streaming sites have done him out of his millions over the years. But, you know, I watch him on YouTube all the time, so I'm the same. I'm the same, really.
You're just as bad.
I am, if not worse.
Oh, and we went to a show.
Oh, bloody hell, we did, didn't we? Went to a gig. We never go to gigs.
I know. We went to Saltbox to go and show some support.
Yes. Echelon.
And Hacktivist.
Oh, Hacktivist, yeah, I forgot about them.
Yeah. So it's really great to catch up with some old friends and experience
Simon.
some live music again.
Yeah.
I've not been to a show that heavy in a long time.
Yeah, I felt old.
I was like, whoa.
It battered us around the face, didn't it?
Yeah, it was very, very heavy.
The most interesting thing from that night, though, I believe, was our drink choices throughout the evening. Do you want to just do a little run through, Danny?
Well,
we're all about the tea chat and the coffee chat, of course.
Well, first off, tea chat.
Tea chat with Danny and Dan.
I think I started off with a lemon and ginger.
You did, yes.
That was tea number 1.
I started off with a Guinness Zero, so non-tea related.
Okay. Then, I think we moved on to some caffeine.
Caffeine Wonderland.
Oh, I think we just had... What do you have, an espresso or something? A black coffee. We had 2
Black coffee.
coffees. That's the one.
Yep. And then we're back to tea chat again. Q sample.
Tea chat.
It's going to be horrific to listen to.
and then we had...
we had different
ones, didn't we?
ones.
So I had strawberry and
cranberry,
and you had raspberry and cranberry, I believe.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I think there was just one item.
She presented the box, didn't she, to us?
Yes.
Because it was waning, should we say waning choices?
Yeah, there wasn't... I was hoping for, like, thrice mint, really.
I reckon they got that tea box when they first opened and it's still on the first round of, like, refills.
Yeah. I don't think many people ordered a warm beverage that evening.
No, I thought it went quite well with the music we were watching, to be honest.
Yeah. Could have just done with our slippers on and a nice comfy chair.
Dressing gown, slippers.
Dressing gown. It was very warm in there, though.
Rocking chair would have been lovely.
Oh, yeah. Rocking chair.
Though the rocking might have got a little bit aggressive during some tracks, maybe.
Yeah.
It may have looked a little demented with a middle-aged man in a dressing gown drinking tea, rocking to some...
I mean, it wouldn't make me... I wouldn't be surprised if I saw it. I'm used to you, aren't I?
You're used to me, but
Yeah. I'd be like, oh,
it's the general layperson.
you're like, would you take it? You'd obviously take the rocking chair with you to the venue. Would it be collapsible?
No, absolutely not. It's a full wooden.
Yeah,
One of the old wooden ones. I wouldn't have anything on the dressing gown either, by the way.
Nothing underneath. You
There'd
mean?
be ample chest hair on display. Yeah. Anyway, okay, moving on.
Dude, what have you been listening to?
Well, I think I've mentioned in a previous episode the new Death Heaven album is incredible, so I've been listening to that. Bit of Black Gaze,
yeah.
which I really enjoy. Very heavy. And I think I showed you the other day. They've got a music video for every song.
Oh, that one you showed me was really weird.
Yeah, a few of them are just like loops of like an image, and they've got the character from their second album.
The crusty man.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's call him the crusty man.
You know what? You know what he looked like? He looked like what's it called when you have like an eclair but it cracks on top?
Crackerlan.
He looked like he got a crackling face.
He did have a crackling face. You know what I think he looks like? Did you ever watch Power Rangers when you were little?
Yes, but I can't remember.
You know, the Putty Patrol.
Is that if I search that, is it going to come up? It's not
Yeah,
going
of
to come
course
up with
it will.
anything else, is it?
No, unfortunately not. As much as I enjoy you making search for things that are illegal.
Oh, I did see that. There's a British woman she's become the world's oldest person, 115.
What, oldest ever or oldest?
No, she's the
still
oldest
alive?
living.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, I think the oldest after that was 116. So she's nearly there.
It's an achievement I wouldn't want. It's too old, Danny.
What were they called? Power Rangers?
Putty Patrol.
Putty people. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think they
I
look
see it.
a bit like the character in the video.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, similar,
it's
similar,
there, isn't it?
A similar face.
But similarly, if I put Cracklean, surely if I put Cracklean face,
The man, should we call him the man with the Crackerland face?
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, okay.
That feels like a thing, doesn't it? The man with the Crackerland face. Who's that? Oh, it's just the man with the Crackerland face.
it's the man with the Cracklean face.
It's the man with the Crackerland face.
The man with the Crackerland man with the Crackerland
Man with the Crackerland face. That's definitely staying in. So yeah, Death Heaven, and then Albatross. What they called, Daddy?
Oh, you
Overhead.
should-
Yeah, it's a new post rock band I found. Post rock, love it. Called Overhead the Albatross, and they're from Ireland, an Irish band. You don't get many Irish bands these days, do you?
Of course. Thin Lizzy. Ask me what I've been listening to.
What have you been listening to, Daddy?
I've been listening to a couple of things this week.
Go for it.
So
Divulge.
I won't spend too long talking about this because we've already talked about his album on John's episode.
I can't remember. What
John
is
Hartwell.
it?
Continuum. John Mayer.
Oh yeah, you have
Class.
spoken about this before.
It's
You've
just-
been listening to. Did you show me some of the drums the other day on it or something?
Yeah. It's just
What was that reason? I don't know. You wanted to copy the snare drum. from
Yeah,
it, didn't you?
yeah. It's for like production purposes. I quite fancy
PP.
But there's a few. There's a few. There's a few. There's a few moments on it, a few tracks where he uses a different kind, like a piccolo snare. Is that the high one?
That's the little snare, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's a couple
Yeah.
of tracks where that's the more up tempo stuff, but generally throughout the album, it's a bit kind of like detuned, warm. It's quite dry.
Yeah.
So for like my new recordings, I'm kind of leaning towards that at the moment. And I've also listened to an album that has been recommended by someone
A friend of the pod?
off of another pod.
Off of another pod?
Yes.
Who?
Let me find it.
Sorry, just drinking some tea there.
Oh, I can't actually talk about it because it's going to give it away.
Oh, so is it someone that's coming on the pod soon?
It's someone who's in the episode after this one.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Let's
so I
not-
can't do that.
Let's not reveal. We
Okay.
don't like to reveal our guests.
I've gone back listening to Morning View, Incubus. As
Oh,
well.
classic.
Yeah,
There he is.
it's just
Classic Danny.
yeah, perfect album, perfect. And it takes me back to my prime years when I was like, I don't know, when was my prime years?
For some people, they never hit the prime, do they? Despite trying as hard as possible. Some people just never hit their prime.
No, I just feel shattered all the time. I feel like mine is in the past.
No, I feel like you might have I think you've probably got a month of prime in you at some point.
A month of prime.
A month of prime. This is not an Amazon plug, by the way.
Well, Optimus Prime.
I think you have. I think at some point you're going to have a month of really kind of being up there, and then obviously you'll deteriorate back into the state you are now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's documented now, so we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. I mean, it's probably 15, 20 years to come yet before you hit your month of prime. Soz.
Oh, have you seen that Tempting Fortune are recruiting?
What's Tempting Fortune?
That programme where they go through like the jungle and then they get tempted by.
Oh, you want me to go on it, don't you?
That'd be prime TV. That would.
It would be very boring because I'd take every temptation.
That'd be great. It'd be great. And everyone would hate you on the team. They'd be like, "You're spending my money."
Do you think I'd care?
No, you probably wouldn't actually.
In fact, I would antagonise as much as possible.
Yeah.
I would stir the pot of money.
I like it.
And chuck it all onto myself.
Right, we've been rambling for ages. We need to crack on.
Oh, we should probably show that. Oh, yeah. We're doing a podcast, aren't we?
This is another great guest.
Oh, it's an amazing guest.
Yep.
International. No, we've done that one. It's not an international guest. I got the wrong one. Though he does tour internationally.
Indeed.
I was, in the way, I was correct.
He was correct. What? Brilliant guy, brilliant episode. I can't wait to actually listen back to this one. Very
fun-loving, this one.
Oh, I like it. Enjoy.
Oh,
hello.
Got ya.
Yay!
Dude.
Oh, man. Has the podcast started?
It's not live anyway.
Yeah, don't worry at all.
No stress. No stress.
Beautiful.
We'd be cancelled if it was live.
You won't. They won't look. They won't see these Warhammer figures behind me. Then,
unfortunately, not. No, sorry. So beautifully presented as well.
I know. I thought you being from Nottingham.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the home of Warhammer World, isn't it?
It is indeed.
Yes, indeed.
I've got some friends that love it.
Yeah, I've got a mate who does it, and he showed me like how meticulous you have to be with and careful with it. It's amazing, really, isn't it? How you can.
Yeah, I've got this magnifier thing, right?
Oh,
stick, and then you can turn the light on, and then you can do all the fine detailing.
Oh, quality.
But yeah, I've got a little bit of a side hustle. I buy and sell them and paint them, and
Quite the artist.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I always liked art. It was between art and music for me. Yeah, I was probably better at art, to be honest.
Oh.
But what happened was my friend at school says, "You'll never make it as a musician." And that kind of...
Oh, yeah, drove you.
That set the, don't tell me I can't do something syndrome.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Dude, we best introduce you to the listeners.
Okay.
Well, Danny, Anna's first. He doesn't know who we are.
Oh,
I don't know who you are.
He doesn't know
I've
who we
listened
are.
to your podcast, though, so I kind of feel like I know you a little bit.
Oh, good. Thank you for listening.
Well, this feels like a very natural conversation. I feel like I've known you for years, dude. So
indeed.
Well, I'm Danny, and this is Dan.
Very easy to remember.
Yeah.
And if you could just tell the listeners who you are.
Yeah, my name's Naim Cortazzi. I play guitar and backing vocals in the legendary Fun Loving Criminals, originally from New York. And as well, I'm in a band with the drummer of Fun Loving Criminals. I've been in a band with Frank for, over 20 years now. And that band's called Uncle Frank.
Yes, we've been listening to quite a bit of Uncle Frank recently,
haven't we?
Yeah, and we're really both also in a reggae band with the other member of Fun Loving Criminals, Fast, and that is called Radio Riddler. And, we spent 4 years touring with Ali Campbell all around the world with that. And we did a Prince's Purple Rain in dub reggae style, the whole album.
Wow.
And that was our thing. So we ended up doing some huge shows with that. So I've been I started out as a roadie with them in 2004 for Fun Loving Criminals. So I was a drum tech, carried all the equipment and set things up and packed it down. So I've been associated with the band for over 20 years now. And I also played guitar on Huey's solo album as well and toured with him for a couple of shows.
Oh,
so
wicked.
I've been in the crew for a long time. So they didn't just pick me out randomly to join their band when Huey left, because I could promise you there's a million better guitarists than me out there, But I think they wanted to be with somebody they felt comfortable with, you know.
Well, that's a big part of it, isn't it? There's plenty of knobheads out there, isn't there? So
yeah, I mean, you could be an amazing musician, but if you're spending about 18 hours a day together a lot of the time. So you know what I mean. It's about friendship and having a laugh as well.
Yeah. Never a true word said there.
Indeed.
Brilliant. Absolutely. So, how are things going at the moment? Is it Uncle Frank is the main focus at the moment? Is it?
Well, we put out an album last year with Uncle Frank, and we wanted to tour with it more, but then Fun Loving Criminals really kicked off, and we did so many shows. Me and Frank were counting the flights on aeroplanes, and over the year we've done 85 flights.
Bloody hell!
So, of course,
some good air miles.
That's not including like gigs in England or Scotland or Wales. So,
full on that, isn't it?
So we only got to do a few Uncle Frank shows with what we thought was our best album yet. But it's just the way it goes sometimes. You have to go with what's hot.
Yes.
You know, and what's in demand. But so we've just finished a new Fun Loving Criminals album. Finished recording it. It's being mixed and mastered now. That's coming out in the summer. And then at the end of summer, we're doing 3 or 4 months worth of touring.
Decent.
With them. With Uncle Frank, we made a movie all about, it's all about Frank really, but I'm a major part of that because I write all the songs with him. So we made that. That's been finished. And we don't know exactly how to release that film because it's like 10, 15 years worth of work. We don't want to just put it on YouTube. Or maybe we should. Maybe it's just, you have really high, lofty expectations. We're going to put it out in the cinema and then we're going to have a cinema screening and then it's going to go on Netflix and then it's going to go on Amazon and then maybe we should just release it in little bits. And so I don't know what we do with it because we don't have them kind of connections in that part of the industry.
What kind of film is it?
So it's a film about, it's from zero to hero. That's what it is. It's a zero to hero. It's like Rocky, but a musician's version of Rocky.
Awesome.
Someone grew up on a council estate, in Leicester. And I mean, I know there's plenty of them in Nottingham as well.
Yeah.
And, with dreams, single parent kid. And, through sheer will of force and a bit of luck and a bit of talent, and persistence, got to play and record and write songs and tour around the world with some of the biggest artists in the world. And it's one of the problems we've had with the film is that every year we've been doing bigger and better stuff. And so it's really hard to say, well, we've finished filming now because it's like, oh no, but we've got this big gig at the O2 Arena next month. Surely that should be in the film. And so, it starts off, well, it didn't start off, but one of the first times you see us playing live is this little music industry showcase with about 6 people watching us in this studio in London. And then, then eventually we're playing the O2 Arena and Dublin 3 Arena. And, I don't know. I think it would be really inspiring for musicians, especially these days, because it's so
brilliant.
hard. It's always been hard to, whatever making it means to anybody, but we sat and we had a screening of it, all the Fun Loving Criminals band and crew. We watched it and it was really touching, really amazing. So I'm sure it will come out in some form or another. But the thing I'm most proud about is that, finally I got to do a movie soundtrack because it's all our tunes because we made the film. So why not use our own tunes on it, right? Because, so that's what we've been doing. But I think since Christmas, we've had quite a lot of downtime. So I've just been spending time at home, painting, going out for walks with the dog and spending time with my wife,
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Is that one of your paintings in the background?
No, that's just wallpaper, but it's kind of cool. Isn't it? I should have said yes then.
You should have done. I just thought maybe painted a beautiful peacock in the background there.
Dude, I don't know what you used on. I just want to reference the guitar tones on Diablo, the album.
Wow. Have you actually listened to it then?
Yeah. There was a particular Be There. I think that's one of my standout tracks. I really, really enjoyed that track. But
sick, man!
I don't know what you did for the guitar tones, but they're lovely.
Well, I had a whole day in the studio on my own. I took Frank's Strat, Fender Strat, and I always wanted to play with a good whammy bar. And at the time, I was listening to loads of Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah.
So that's maybe you can hear the wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
wah. And then I found some wicked plugins that just made the guitar sound huge.
Yeah.
And then basically, I'm great with layering tracks with, bass, keys, and guitars and harmonies and stuff. But I'm not really a rhythm person. I'm not very good at programming rhythms, or I can't really play drums. I can keep a beat.
Yeah.
So what I did, I just programmed a bunch of beats and I used to keyboard bass on it. So when Frank heard the track, he was like, "Oh man, this is crap," And then we left it on the shelf, but it had all the guitars and pretty much the whole family. What's it called? You got verse, chorus, pre-chorus, all the sections of the song. They were all in there. Yeah, And it just sat on the shelf. We started making this rock album, Diablo, because basically we wanted to make an album we can just cut out live. We can do it as a 3-piece. We can do it as a 4-piece. We don't need 10 people. Then I'd gone away. He'd spent some time in the studio. And he says, "Oh, Naim, I found this track, right? I've made it sick now. It's wicked." Oh, yeah, I'll come listen to it. And it was that track that he said was crap. And now because it's got real drums on it and he put some vocals on it. It was cool, man. So, yeah, definitely a collaboration that. But, the guitars and me experimenting with a bunch of crack plugins we got on Logic at the time. I think it was a H something plugin. It was like some kind of delay plugin, but it kind of gives you infinite delay. So it was a lot of fun, recording that on my own. I got really down with it, but ultimately it turned out good because that was. I don't know if it's our biggest hit, but it got played on radio too. Joe Wiley played that track, so we basically stalked her for about 5 or 6 years, and especially Frank. He was like messaging her, DMing her on Twitter and Instagram until she finally gave in, gave him her producer's number, and eventually she played it. But that's how bloody hard it is. I mean, I think it's a great pop rock track.
Yeah, it
and
really
even
is. Yeah.
But that's not enough to get you played on the radio. You need to be like a happening thing. And I don't know how you become a happening thing these days. It seems so difficult, more difficult than ever before, especially if you're a band.
You have to go kind of viral, don't you, these days on social media, probably.
Yeah.
That's the...
Well, yeah, but then what's the point of having labels then?
And
doing it yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's it, mate.
It's a different world, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Naim, what are you going to be playing in this dream band? What's your instrument of choice?
Oh, shit. Do you know what? I hadn't even thought of that. I mean, I've written all the other band members in, but what would I do?
What are you doing?
Well, I guess I would play guitar, possibly with the choices I've made. It'd probably be backup guitar, to be honest.
Wow.
I mean,
we'll
every musician here, in my eyes, they're like legendary. So yeah, I would just play the Shakers in this band. I'd do anything just to be around it, or in the studio or in the rehearsal room. So I'm not bothered what I do in this band. Maybe I could sing some BVs now and then.
He's so humble.
But we'll say guitar and odd jobs. How's that sound?
Odd jobs. Yeah,
I
could be the roadie for this band. But yeah, there's some serious players in my all-star band.
Okay,
serious players
wicked.
in my eyes, anyway. And they come from a lot of different musical genres too.
Cool,
nice.
What guitar are you going to be using in this band? Personally, have you got a favourite guitar, or would you pick something completely new?
Well, since I joined Fun Loving Criminals, my guitar collection's gone from 4 or 5 guitars to about 15, 16 guitars. And it got to the point where when we do gigs, I could probably do the whole gig on one or maybe 2 gigs. You need one backup in case you break a string or something. But yeah, I'm bringing 4 or 5 guitars to gigs now and changing them. I think the other guys in the band get a bit upset because sometimes we want to break into the next song straight away.
Yeah,
and I'm changing guitars, so it's a real art changing your guitar real quick and then coming in, expecting everything to work all right. Quite nerve wracking. So, what's my favorite guitar? It depends on the song. I go through. I want to break out the Flying V on the next tour.
Ooh, he's got a flying V.
He's got a flying V.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to break out the flying V. My go-to guitar is my Les Paul Standard. It's called it's a Les Paul T Standard T. It's called. It's translucent.
Oh, nice.
I'm told it's worth a fair amount. I mean, I got given a bunch of guitars from Gibson, so
awesome.
Yeah. Hopefully they won't listen to this podcast because they might want them back, but they haven't asked for them back yet.
We won't remind them. We won't remind them, honestly.
But yeah, that's my go-to guitar. But then some songs I do like a little bit of whammy on it. So I've got the Strat. But the pickups aren't really powerful enough after playing the Gibson Les Paul.
Yeah.
So then I need a booster pedal to match the level. It could be quite I'm tap dancing on the floor too much then with pedals. So I've also got a Burns guitar that Frank gave me for my birthday, which is pretty sick. Burns of London.
Yeah.
It looks real retro. It's great for the, like if you're doing like surfer rock kind of stuff.
Yeah. So Hank Marvin's got one, hasn't he? Is that Hank Marvin?
Who?
Hank Marvin.
Yeah, he's famous for those. And I think Brian May also had played Burns at some point. I know he's got his own guitar, but I know he played Burns as well.
Nice.
Maybe even Mark Knopfler. That might be a stretch, but yeah. So yeah, they're my favourites at the minute. Cool. I do want a USA. I do want a real posh Strat at some point. But if I can't get that, then the next one I'm looking at is what are they called? A Surrey.
Oh,
S-U-H-R.
He's got one.
Surrey,
He's got
no
one.
way. Yes. Oh, it's a Surrey. It's like a Strat copy too, right?
Yeah. And it's absolutely
Beautiful. Do you like it?
Oh, I love it. It's battered.
Yeah, it's got a bit of character, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, it's white with chip paint as well. Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, top. It's beautiful. I think in my opinion, if you're going for a high end Strat, I'd probably go for a Sir.
Yeah.
Over but I'm probably biased because I've got one, but
yeah,
it's often commented on in videos. Like,
yeah, it is.
I love the tone on that. Although that latest comment on one of my videos,
I love
it's
it.
brutal.
I love it.
Someone was like, "Stick to wearing sick t-shirts."
Ignore them, Danny.
Yeah, ignore them. Anyway, we've got some rules.
Time for the rules, baby.
We've got 2 rules. I hope you were pre-aware of these. But you can have no current or past band members in your dream band.
And you can't choose more than one member from the same band. So you can't choose all of Red Hot Chili Peppers, for instance.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
No. Why would you? Why would you?
Has anyone picked anyone out of that band yet?
No.
I
think there's been an honourable mention of...
I think Flea's been as an honourable mention, but...
Flea's popped up.
But no one else. Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're down to your first proper member of your dream band. Your dream drummer.
Well, I'm going to start. Yeah, I'm going to start with drums. Here's some honourable mentions in the drumming thing. I got Stuart Copeland from Police.
Oh, yep.
I just think no one else is like him, and he'd just bring something. And every take he would do, every breath you take, he would do. He would play a different. He'd play a different version. He'd do it differently.
Yeah.
If you watch any footage of him in rehearsals, like the other band members get really frustrated. So he's a field player. So he would be really interesting to have. And one of my favourite 80s TV shows was The Equalizer with Edward Woodward in it. Classic, a British detective, ex-detective in New York. And the soundtrack to that is sick. And that was by Stuart Copeland, because he got into sort of movie soundtracks after The Police. So he would be in there. A lot of affection for Nico McBain from Iron Maiden.
Yep.
He's just retired, hasn't he?
Yeah. I was a big Maiden fan in the 80s. And I think when Seventh Son of a Seventh Son album come out, the B-sides to the singles were just Nico McBain telling stories. So it was sick. It was called Listen with Nico McBain.
Unexpected.
So, back in those days, you wouldn't really. How would you get into individual members of a band? It was only through the press, or watching them live, or maybe our MTV videos, official videos. That's it, right? But then this guy was like communicating with these like narratives he put on the B side of these singles. So I thought he was cool. But I'd say no ultimately because he's got too much gear, way too much.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
And it definitely wouldn't fit in a van or anything. You know, if you want to do an off the cuff gig.
Yeah, tour bus only.
And then I thought, well, why not just a straight ahead guy, meat and potatoes, you know? And I thought Larry Mullen Jr. from U2 would be sick, you know. Ooh. He would just be crisp and punchy and, you know,
tight.
He wouldn't do unnecessary fills, wouldn't do unnecessary solos, you know. Yes. He would be kind of cool to have in the band if you just wanted someone to shut up and play. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
But then ultimately, I went with Jeff Porcaro from Toto.
Hey,
yeah,
we love Toto.
Yes. Yeah, he's brilliant.
Oh,
he's
amazing.
Just brilliant.
Have you got a standout track with his drumming on it? I'm putting you on the spot a bit, but
he's on so many tracks.
Is it Rosanna? Is it? I was going to say Rosanna, aren't you? But it's got that shuffle beat at the start.
That's supposed to be really, really hard to play.
Yeah,
isn't it? The way they play, because it's like really pushing the beat, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you,
that band's just fantastic, you know, brilliant vocals, guitars, keys. They're so good, and they got a bad rap, you know. At the time, they were just seen as a bunch of session players, spoiled LA session players, you know, West Coast, whatever. But they're all real legit, and I think it's only kind of in the past few years that people are realizing. Yeah, they were responsible for so many hits, all of, you know, Michael Jackson's 80s stuff, you know. We worked with Quincy Jones a lot, worked with a ton of people. And, I you know, listening to the Steve Lukather's autobiography on Audible, he tells you the whole story of how he got to join Toto and, you know, his whole round trip with them, you know. And, you know, he also got... I'm talking about the guitarist now, aren't I?
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
It's all right. I love Steve Lukather, so if there's any...
But most of what I know about Jeff Porcaro is from Steve Lukather, is him talking about him in his audiobook. Because Jeff Porcaro died quite young. You know, he died well before his time.
I didn't know that at all. I thought he was still with us.
No, he was replaced by a guy called Simon Phillips.
That's right.
We've had different drummers since, but he you know, Jeff Porcaro was like, just the sickest player, and all those guys came from like music colleges as well. So they're like Berkeley Music College. They're all proper players. And what I liked about Steve Lukather is that he went to an audition to join Frank Zappa's band. He got rejected. He wasn't good enough. You know, Frank Zappa gave him all these charts to read, and he just fluffed it all. They were all in weird time signatures and weird scales, and so he walked away from that, like thinking, right, I'm going to get my shit together. And he spent 2 years just learning the theory, learning the guitar inside out.
Wow!
And that was a big wake up call for him, as initially getting rejected. So, he had so many good things to say about Jeff Porcaro, and. Wicked drummer and an all-rounder as well. So he could bring in some, like, you know, voodoo vibes if you wanted to, some island vibes, straight up pop vibes, rock stuff, anything. So that's why I chose him.
Perfect.
Great choice.
We will resurrect. He's back. He's back for this band.
Have you ever seen Toto by any chance? Have you managed to see them?
I've not seen them. No, one of the merch guys we used to work with was doing the merch for Toto. This was in the early noughties, so I don't know who was in that lineup. Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't go. Like an idiot, I didn't go or couldn't go. But yeah, I've not seen them. I've not seen them live. My mate saw them last week though, and you know, it's obviously Steve Lukather's become the sort of the main man. But the vocalist that they've got, you know, they had 3 vocalists in the original one. They have Paige on the keyboards, Steve Lukather singing, and also this guy called Bobby who sang the really high stuff.
Yeah,
you know, Rosanna, Rosanna. He's up there. He's doing that Africa. Do you know what? We went to the Fun Loving Criminals. We went to a karaoke bar in Amsterdam once, and we all wound each other up by giving each other karaoke songs to sing. Frank gave me bloody Africa.
Oh no!
interesting, right? And I don't know if you know, but all three vocalists sing the different sections on that. Oh. So the first section is the keyboard player. And then, the really high bit is Bobby with the sort of 70s tash and the afro. He's singing the really high. I said, if you're trying to sing that song on your own, it's bloody hard. So that was, I'm never going to do that again, I'll tell you that.
Do you want to give us a blast now?
That's well harsh.
No way. But he was a bit of a cokehead and stuff, and he was in and out of the band, and he struggled with recording his parts a lot. You had to redo them many times because they're so high.
Yeah.
And he was so high too. So that's the story I heard anyway.
If you're going to get someone to sing that high, it might be time to start looking for a female singer.
Or helium.
I think we're on to the next member.
We are, yeah. So your dream rhythm guitar player. Who are you picking?
I can't pick Steve Lukather from Toto now, can I?
No, you can't. Was you going to? Was you going to pick him?
He's in the shortlist. I've got some curveballs for you.
Okay.
I've got Mark Spear from Kurangabing.
I don't know who they are.
No.
Kurangabing, they did the Texas Sun with Leon Bridges.
No. I'll have to go away and listen to that.
You never heard Texas Sun? It's had like billions of...
Has it?
Yeah. I'm probably saying the name of the band wrong. It's Kurangabin. They're a three-piece. One of them, they look kind of like multinational.
Oh, yeah, you know it.
Kurangabin.
Texas Sun.
Texas Sun.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll know it when you hear it.
I do know.
His guitar is like kind of like, it sounds like a mixture of West African guitar, surfer rock. He's the most like original guitar sound I've heard for a long time. And so check Kurangabin out. That's Mark Spear. Wicked. Only problem is he's got a real bad mullet, Well,
I mean, we can change his hairstyle in this band if you like.
He can change his hairstyle. No, he looks cool.
It's your dream band, so if the mullet needs to go, the mullet needs to go.
We can trim.
No, he's a dude, man. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to see them live as well.
Scissors are available.
So he's definitely in the shortlist. I've got John Sykes from Whitesnake.
Oh
yeah.
He wasn't in Whitesnake for a long time, but he was in Whitesnake for the album that really mattered. 1987's Whitesnake album.
Yeah.
And he co-wrote all those songs with what's his name? The singer
Coverdale.
Yeah, Coverdale, David Coverdale, darling.
Here's another song for you.
But John Sykes talks like that as well. If you ever see him getting interviewed, you've got these like 80s rockers, and they're going, well, "What do you mean, my love? Would that be okay with you, my dear?" They're really like posh,
really posh. Yeah,
he's would be fantastic to have in the band. I love he's got melodic solos. Solos that you remember. They're not just like technical wizardry that the layperson's going to switch off after 5 or 6 seconds,
Yeah.
They've got talking of melodic guitar playing, I've also got Steve Rothery from Marillion.
Oh, yeah.
Another class
Beautiful guitarist. Wow. Yeah. He's got such a beautiful tone, really underrated. And so I grew up with listening to a lot of Fish's Marillion mainly, but then the new singer came and their first album was pretty good, actually. But Steve Rothery's guitar is beautiful. I think he's a really underrated player. So I'd love to work with him, and But then if we've got someone doing acoustic and rhythm, you can't get better than Chet Atkins. He was Mark Knopfler's mentor. Did albums with him. Nice. Did loads of Dolly Parton stuff. Sick bluegrass, country, slide. Played on a bunch of records no one even knows that he played on that are huge hits. So Chet Atkins is the master. I'd probably learn the most from him.
Yeah.
But if it was like a rock and roll band, then maybe I'd go with Steve Rothery. If it was more of an indie sound, then I'd go for Mark Spear from Kurangabin.
Oh, so who are you picking? It's a bit of a dilemma, isn't it?
Can't I just have them all?
It's a dilemma. No, you cannot.
I'm going to go with the granddaddy, Chet Atkins.
What a great choice.
Great pick.
Yeah, man. He'd just tell me wicked stories about the Everly Brothers, anything you want to know from the 50s, 60s. You'd learn so much. from him.
Oh, that's class.
I mean, you want to be in a band where you're not as good as them and you're learning stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would just be frustrating.
You're like, keep up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So should we do 30 seconds on the bass then?
Hey. Bass burn. Bass burn.
You know, bass was my first instrument, so I shouldn't be so arsed. But I've got 3 candidates. I've got Robbie Shakespeare from Sly and Robbie. You know, the reggae producers for the last 50 years. They've done everyone. Even Grace Jones's wicked albums in the 80s. So he would be pretty cool. I've got Tony Levin.
Yep.
He played in Peter Gabriel's So album and, you know, all the good stuff.
He's played on tons of stuff, hasn't he, as well?
King Crimson, loads of stuff. He would be sick, you know. But ultimately, I've gone for the classic. I've gone from, you know, the Funk Brothers, Motown legend, James Jamerson.
Oh.
Yeah, played with one finger, bended precision. Just is meant to be a real kooky character and just a sick player. You know, a lot of people will say he was the greatest bass player of his time. So I'd love to find out if that was true.
Well, I think he'll go down pretty well in your band. I think he's more than capable.
You've got some right legends in this band. God, if you tried to list how many tracks he's played bass on, I think you'd struggle.
It's an infinite number, isn't it?
You know, one film that really transformed me as my curiosity into Motown was Standing on the Shoulders of Motown. It's a documentary film all about the Funk Brothers, all about all the many hundreds of hits they played on. Yeah. And there's a whole section in there about James Jamerson. You could probably watch that film on YouTube or something now. It's just a great documentary.
I've seen that advertised, but never managed to check it out.
It's a must-see, dude. It's a must-see.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
We'll have a podcast session watching it, maybe.
Yeah,
you'll love it. Honestly, you'll have tears in your eyes, mate. It's brilliant. Yeah,
we're just talking about pizza, and if
pineapple,
we're a big fan of pineapple on pizza. What about you?
Really?
Are you?
Well, I used to work at Pizza Hut.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah,
professional.
I used to work at Pizza Hut in Nottingham.
Did you?
In the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah,
I probably went as a kid.
Did you? It's the one near the Market Square.
Yeah.
It was like the little one.
I'd have been there at some point.
Well, it was like an all-you-can-eat thing on a Saturday.
Yeah, there was the buffet thing.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I mean, what had happened was that I remember this guy came in really grumpy with his family, kept complaining because his plates weren't hot. He wanted hot plates, right? So
first world problems.
He kept. So what had happened was you'd bring the pizzas out and they'd always be like basic ones.
Yeah.
You know, they wouldn't do the fancy ones. And he was too slow getting out his chair. And so all the good shit had been taken and you'd be left with like the cheese and tomato one that's cold on the side. And it's one of those customer things. When one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
There was this girl, I was telling my wife about this. There's this girl there that I fancied. I'd just started working there. She's like really pretty and everything. And I remember taking a tray back to the kitchen, you know, full of like, you know, half-finished glasses and loads, whatever crap you just cleared off the table. And it was a proper like Inspector Clouseau moment. I was like looking at her and my eyes were transfixed as I was walking to the kitchen. And she was looking at me and I don't know, probably didn't have my glasses on, so I don't know what she was thinking. But the glass that was on this tray just toppled over, smashed the floor, and a piece of glass went right in her forehead. So I'm staring at her. And then she's staring at me, and there's this trickle of blood that starts pouring down her face. So, yeah, that's my...
Yeah, dear. So nothing happened then between you?
Nothing happened.
You didn't win the girl. You didn't win her over.
No. I didn't win her over, but I got, you know, I used to get free pizza from there, so yeah, it's all right.
I wonder how she tells that story.
Let's get her on the pod. Let's get her on the podcast. So we're going to find her.
It's like, would I lie to you when they bring someone on? It's like, and what was that section of it? Yeah.
Oh, so funny. Great story. I mean, I don't know what we talked about music for. We'll just talk about your stories.
Yeah. Have we done bass player, haven't we?
We've done the bass player.
We did bass player. I chose James Jamerson from the Funk Brothers, Motown
Great
legend.
choice.
Absolutely brilliant.
Obviously because he comes from a jazz background as well, so he's going to know his instrument inside out.
He is.
And get some really interesting passing notes in between chords, So whether he'd be up on plugins and what type of bass and bass amps, I don't think he'd care.
No,
he
probably
could
not.
just go direct through the desk. It sounds sick.
Exactly.
And he plays the double bass too, so gives you options.
The most portable instrument in the world.
The least portable. Could live inside a double bass. Right, are you having another guitarist? Are you having a second guitarist?
Well, in Uncle Frank, we do have a second guitarist, and it's recently when we've been doing band shows and we can get him. He helps out with harmonies, and I've got to admit, it's great when you click with another guitarist in a band. So previously, I've always been pretty much the only guitarist, and you can be limited especially if a song is one that you wrote and it's got 3 guitar parts in it that you've layered.
Yeah.
I mean, which one do you pick? And it's usually a watered down version. You never quite feel satisfied. But when you've got a 2 guitarist, you can start doing interplay of chords. Like you don't play exactly the same chords, you play different inversions of those chords, and it's wonderful when you click with another guitarist. It's so much more enjoyable. So yeah, I mean, I would be the other guitarist, I suppose, in this band.
You would actually.
Otherwise,
I
I really
that.
would
Yeah,
be playing the maracas.
So you are you're the second guitar with your dream
You
band.
could have someone on keys instead. Some people have been
keys.
choosing keys.
I think you're having
So-
keys, aren't you?
I've got some key candidates. Yeah.
Some key candidates.
I've got some key candidates. Obviously, Ray Manzarek from The Doors would be pretty sick because obviously he plays a bass. Is it a bass moog or a bass? He plays the bass and the keys at the same time. So that might eliminate if James Jamerson can't do the gig, then Ray could step in
if it's not available
and do the key bass, right? So he's pretty sick. I mean, in the Fun Loving Criminals Fast, he's a multi-instrumentalist and he plays bass keys with his left hand, and his right hand he's playing keyboard parts. And then sometimes he's playing bass with his feet because he used to play like the old church organ. So he'll play keys with his hands and do the bass parts with his feet.
Foot bass,
like Geddy Lee.
Yeah, So he's got like a MIDI pedal. That's so he switches it to each song, and so different songs can have different bass sounds, which he triggers with his feet. So it's kind of sick.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. So keyboard players, I've got him penciled in, and then I've got Stevie Wonder penciled in.
Oh wow,
he'd be pretty sick, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Especially with vocals as well.
Vocals, and also he plays one of the greatest. He plays one of the greatest chromatic harmonicas you'll ever hear.
Yeah,
he's a sick harmonica player, and obviously got all his singing parts as well. He could help out with. Then I've got Mark Kelly from Marillion as well. So I can't believe I've got 2 members of Marillion that I've mentioned. He would be a bit of like egoless. He'd be an egoless keyboard player. Although having said that, he's probably got about 10 keyboards that he'd need to set up. So that would be a nightmare.
Kind of multi-layered, wouldn't they? The multi-layered keyboard approach.
And then I went with one of my, teen heroes on keyboard. That's Lisa Coleman from Prince and the Revolution.
Oh yeah.
So you obviously know Prince, but Prince and Revolution, the other core members were Wendy Melvoin on the guitar and Lisa Coleman on the keyboards, as well as like Dr. Fink. But Lisa Coleman's like classically trained. She's great with synthesizers as well. She brings a great look to the band as well. So I would like to work with Lisa Coleman, I think. And, she's done a lot of soundtrack work as well. So I don't know if you remember the hit TV show in the noughties, I think, called Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Well, Wendy and Lisa did the soundtrack to that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, wicked.
Cool.
Yeah. So Lisa Coleman would be a pretty hot take, I think.
I think that'd be a great choice.
Yeah.
I think it'll blend.
Will it blend? It will. It will blend.
Have you got a favourite piece of work by her that she's played on? Is it some soundtrack work or?
Wendy and Lisa they span off after Prince dissolved the revolution in like 1986-ish. He brought out Sign of the Times, and that looked more like a solo album. And he kind of reorganized his band. And Wendy and Lisa ended up releasing a bunch of albums under Wendy and Lisa. And their first 3 albums are brilliant. You know, they had a hit with a song called Waterfall from their first album, but their third album was called Eroica. And they had an all-girl band, really funky, like Minneapolis funk, but with more live instruments, you know, all-girl band. And I think they really kicked ass, but you know, they're never going to be as big as Prince, you know, who could be?
No.
So, and you're talking like mid to late 80s when there was so much great music coming out, you know. So they were cursed and blessed in a way of making music in that time. But also because there was so much great music, they probably got a bit overlooked. But yeah, Eroica came out on CD. And when you bought the CD, you got a little mini CD with it, like a 3-inch CD. I don't know if you've ever seen them before.
No.
I've seen them. I've seen them before. Yeah.
Well, that mini CD was Lisa Coleman's solo pieces on the piano. And I heard that and I was just really entranced by it. Real beautiful. So if you've ever heard the Prince and Revolution album called Parade, there's some, that's the album that has Kiss on it. So there's some wonderful piano parts on that album. I think Prince is playing those, but, you know, Lisa Coleman would play in that kind of a style, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, really beautiful player.
A great addition to the band.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome band.
Very accomplished so far.
We've moving on to the next member.
Your dream vocalist.
Yeah, now this is really tough. So I started out thinking, well, why not someone like Lauryn Hill?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant singer. You know, she's for such a sort of a person small in stature, she's got a great voice, classic voice.
Yeah.
And the miseducation of Lauryn Hill is truly like, I can understand why she didn't really release any proper albums after that, because it's all been said. It's like you writing Lord of the Rings. You don't need to write any more books after that.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
It's all been done.
Do you know what I mean? So the Miseducation Lauryn Hill is just a perfect album for an artist. You don't need to write anything else after that. It's done. So she would be a great choice, but then she kind of went a bit nuts after that album, and you know, a bit kind of, I won't say militant, but kind of maybe draconian in her attitudes towards things. But and then I went from Lauryn Hill, and then I thought, well, you can literally have anybody.
You can.
Well, if I had to have anybody, it would be Marvin Gaye. I mean, come on.
What a voice.
The dude, he'd be great to hang out with, you know, if you ever seen videos of 70s Marvin Gaye,
yeah,
where he's in the studio with his full tracksuit on, rehearsing with the band, just lying on the sofa singing "Let's Get It On," and he doesn't even try, and it sounds phenomenal. He would be amazing. And Marvin Gaye in the 70s, he would kind of be left alone in the studio a lot more, because obviously in the 60s everything was live, so you'd have to do everything pretty much live. But by the 70s, you had like 16-track studios going on. So T-Bone Ware is somebody he worked with in his 70s albums, which were they? Let's Get It On, I Want You album, brilliant album that. Here My Dear, brilliant album. That was pretty much Marvin Gaye just being left in the studio and just him multi-tracking his vocal over himself with these incredible harmonies. And I think if you search the internet, you can hear the raw vocal takes from some of those classic songs where it's just Marvin Gaye. It's just ridiculous, you know. It's ridiculous. The guy's not even trying. So he would definitely be up there. If I had to pick someone a bit more modern, I was thinking, why not Lou Gramm from Foreigner?
Yeah.
What a voice.
Oh, yeah.
What a voice.
That's your quintessential FM radio voice.
It is, yeah, it is.
Beautiful singer. I mean, it's a tragedy what happened to him. You know, he had a I think it was some kind of brain hemorrhage, and it really affected him afterwards. And he's not in Foreigner anymore. They've got a different vocalist, and he can't really sing as like he once did, but he does still sing and stuff. But Lou Gramm, he seems like a cool guy. But if I had to pick someone who's alive now, it's a guy called Andy Platts. Now, Andy Platts sings in two bands. He sings in a British band called Mama's Gun, and he sings with an American band called Silver Fox.
I think I've heard of Silver Fox. I think.
Yeah, it's like FM, pop, funk. He listen to his voice. I think in any era, anyone listening to that voice would have to concede he's got a beautiful voice. He does remind me of Marvin Gaye in the way he sings. I don't know how he's not a megastar. I mean, they're pretty big. They'll play like academy-sized venues with Mama's Gun. You could just literally pick any song. If you go on Spotify, type in Andy Platts. The main playlist there has got a collection of his best tracks with those different bands. You can honestly just close your eyes and pick any of the tracks, and they sound sick.
Can't wait.
They
to have a
sound
listen.
great. Every track. So I reached out to him, and I sent him a message on Instagram, and I signed it in the bottom, Naim from Fun Loving Criminals, like maybe that will give it a bit more gravitas, like I'm not just a random fan or something. And he wrote back, it was sick. He goes, I'm a fan of your band too. I'm like, my God, I'd love to bump into you someday, somehow.
Yeah.
Collaboration.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'd love to be in a studio with him. Just look, listen to any is it Silver Fox? It's always called. Let me just double check, because I don't want to lead your listeners down a garden path there. But yeah, Mama's Gun is his main band, and Silver Fox is probably a little bit. Oh, it's Young Gun Silver Fox. Sorry, it's called Young Gun Silver Fox.
Oh, okay.
Young Gun Silver Fox. Okay. Oh yeah.
So that's a duo. Andy Platts is the Young Gun, and Silver Fox is like this Navajo-looking Californian dude with white long hair.
I've just got it up on my phone. It's a strange look, isn't it? It's a
strange look.
It's a blonde American Indian type look.
Yeah. They are sick, dude. Honestly, listen to any of their songs. And if you like the Eagles, if you like, California, you'll love them. They sound like the Eagles, whereas Mama's Gun sound a bit more like a funk Motown kind of a band. But
cool.
Either of those bands sounds sick. So I'd love to work with Andy Platts.
So is he going to be your vocal choice for your dream band?
Yeah, he is. I think so. Marvin Gaye ultimately is too controversial, as is Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
And might not get on with them. Marvin Gaye might just disappear for 6 months with some random girl he's met.
It's likely, isn't it? It's likely.
Yeah. And then Lauryn Hill might just go on a massive Rastafari tip and decide she don't want to work with me because I'm not, I'm not from Jamaica. So,
well, yeah.
I don't know. And Lou Gramm's obviously had a brain hemorrhage, so that's not going to work out.
We do have the ability to reverse age and heal. So if that's a sticking point for you, we can heal him.
I'm going to go with Andy Platts because I think every person that comes on the show should pick somebody that needs a bit more recognition.
That's a great, that's
great, dude.
Yeah, we support that as well.
I've just realised we've offered to remove somebody's mullet and heal someone and bring someone back from the dead.
We're healers. What can we say? Have you got any more members in this band? Because I think you probably have, haven't you?
I've got producers.
Okay, did you say horn section as well?
I did say horn section, but I've changed my mind now. I think horn sections you should just bring in for the recordings, really.
Okay.
And then just for very special gigs.
Contractors.
You don't really want to tour with a horn section, ideally.
No one wants to tour with a horn section.
Too many hotel rooms, too many, But I have worked with some fantastic horn players in the past that played with Uncle Frank, and they were wonderful.
They weren't nightmares.
But what I found was the more a horn section you have, the less guitar there needs to be.
Yeah.
It sits in that same zone, doesn't it?
Taking the mid-range out, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. So you kind of feel a bit phased out.
Yeah, get out of my lane. And that's my lane.
When I joined, when I first joined Fun Loving Criminals, Fast. So there's 3 members of the band. There's always only ever been 3, and Fast, the multi-instrumentalist, is the founding member. he said to me, "Yeah, really, ideally, we wanted someone that could, play saxophone and sing as well, and play guitar."
Did you ever go?
Well, the thing is, I've been in the band more than 2 years now, 2.5 years. So if I'd have just started playing the sax when he said that, I'd probably be pretty good now.
Yeah, you probably would. Yeah,
I don't.
It's a sexy instrument.
There's other things I'd much rather do, like Having said that, my wife wants to get a duduk. Do you know what a duduk is?
No. What is it? Explain.
A duduk is an Armenian flute.
Of course.
But do you remember, you've seen Gladiator, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the scenes where it sounds like a woman's crying, the music.
Oh,
and he's going through the wheat fields in the sort of, and you hear that beautiful sounding mystical thing. That's a duduk.
Okay.
So any kind of fantasy films nowadays, they always seem to have, Game of Thrones, they have that duduk sounding thing. So that's an instrument I'd love to learn because it's very meditational. So yeah, that'd be pretty good. If I had to pick a trumpet player, if I had to pick a sax player for the band, I'd probably pick the one that played with Prince in the Sign of the Times era.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah,
I know who you mean, but
his brother Eric Leeds.
Yeah,
Eric Leeds. His brother was Prince's tour manager for a while, and he's written an autobiography. So there's some wicked and wild stories about Prince in his heyday there.
I can imagine.
But Eric Leeds is a great player. But they would just be studio hacks for me.
Okay.
Talking of studios, I've got producers here.
Yep.
That I would love to be part of this band.
Go for it.
Who are you picking?
I'm giving you 3, and I want you to pick for me.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
No pressure.
I'm down for that.
Okay. The first candidate is the co-producer of U2's Joshua Tree and Peter Gabriel's So albums, and that is Daniel Lanois.
Okay.
Now, Daniel Lanois, a Canadian sort of folk singer-songwriter, but he has got bags of soul. He knows harmony. He knows atmosphere. He knows how to craft the bones of a song into something great.
Clearly.
So when you listen to Joshua Tree album, there's a sort of a mysticism in that album, which I don't think U2 ever recreated.
No, I don't think that.
After that album, and so I can only put that down to either Brian Eno, who was the producer, or Daniel Lanois, and I think it was Daniel Lanois who put that in.
Okay.
Because he would sit with them and he'd work out the harmonies and he'd add these beautiful mystical little parts. I mean, when you're talking guitar, I was tempted to say The Edge because he can take such a simple guitar part and just make it huge and iconic. So I think he's a very underrated guitarist. But yeah, I'd love to work with Daniel Lanois. So that's candidate number 1.
Okay.
Candidate number 2 is the legend who passed away this year. That's Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this guy, he can conduct an orchestra. He's had Grammy award-winning albums on his own, with his own albums. This guy has got a black book of contacts bigger than anyone else in the industry. So your studio, maybe you want a Jew's harp on this record, or you want some crazy string section. Well, you just ask Quincy, he'd make some calls and bring in the best in the business. So Quincy Jones has got to be a factor there, a funk and soul master as well. But he can bring the richness of an orchestra into it if he wanted that.
Okay.
And then last of all, the curveball is the legendary reggae producer King Tubby. Now, just listen to any King Tubby's record and you'll just get zoned out. Maybe he could be the remixer. Yeah, King Tubby mix. But for about 40 years, King Tubby was remixing and producing some of the greatest dub reggae albums of all time. So
nice.
I don't know if your audience are into dub reggae, but I listen to, I go through phases, but I listen to a lot. And so there you go. They're my 3 choices. Who do you want to...
Can we have a listen to these and then decide in our outro, because we recorded it on outro.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So it'd be great for us to get some get some listening in on this.
Dude, I think it's that time to summarise.
Your dream band choices. Oh yeah. Keith,
Right, your dream drummer is...
who are you picking?
Dream drummer is Jeff Porcaro from Toto.
Great choice. Your dream guitarist.
Dream guitarist is going to be Chet Atkins.
Your other dream guitarist. You.
If not me, if not me, then Steve Rothery from Marillion.
Okay.
It's you. Your dream bass player.
Dream bass player, I'm going for James Jameson from the Funk Brothers.
Your dream keyboardist.
Dream keyboardist is going to be Lisa Coleman from Prince and the Revolution fame.
And your dream vocalist is
Andy Platts from Mama's Gone and Young Gun and Silver Fox.
And your dream producer will be one of three that we will decide in our outro section of the podcast. We'll let you know as well. We'll send you a little message with who we've picked for you.
Yeah. All right, dude. It's cool.
Oh, dude, it's been amazing. I mean,
yeah, thanks so much for having me on, and I'd be glad to come back anytime.
Oh, thanks, dude. It'd be great to get you in the studio at some point.
Yeah,
just maybe have a little jamming session or something.
Come round,
I don't know.
play some guitars, bring some of your guitars, and we'll hang out.
Where are you? Nottingham?
Yeah, Nottingham, mate.
Yeah.
All right. I've got an orange amp as well. I can see you got orange amp there.
It's
got two behind you.
My amp of choice. Which one have you got?
I've just got a basic one, an OR15 head.
Yeah.
With just a 1x12 in it. That was my first touring amp that I used with Fun Loving Criminals, and then I got a PV Delta Blues.
Oh, did you? Okay.
That's beautiful, but I've soon found that the valve amps get damaged on tour. After like 100 gigs, 150 gigs.
Bloody hell, yeah.
They just become, you have valve issues, noise issues, and so at the minute I'm using a Fender Deluxe Reverb Tone Master one.
Oh, okay.
So the Tone Master replicates the valve version, and it's like super light. Sounds great. It's got wonderful vibrato on it and reverb. So yeah, I'm down with that. So I might just have that and maybe a Tone Master Twin Reverb. Have two amps. I've got an AB switch, so I've got two outputs that come out my guitar pedals into one guitar amp and right into the other. So I've got two amps on stage to give me a kind of a stereo feel.
That's class.
And then I match the vibratos, so when they're both on, it really shimmers nice, you know.
I've never played with a stereo rig before. It must be quite the experience when it's just
it's good. I mean, the last Uncle Frank gig that I did, I just used one, and I really made an effort to turn myself really quiet and just rely on the monitor. Yeah, super hard.
Yeah,
super hard. Like with Fun Loving Criminals are loud on stage, you know.
Some gigs, really?
Yeah, we don't use in-ears, so.
Oh, wow.
Some gigs, some gigs are a real challenge. But now I know the songs pretty well, so even if
you play
sometimes imagine if you've just swam into a very deep swimming pool underwater, and someone's calling you from the side of the water.
Yeah,
that's or like 10 people are shouting at you. That's what it sounds like on stage sometimes. So, and you tell the monitor guy, or you tell your tech, I need. What do you say? How do you clean that up? Where do you start? Do you want more or less of something? It makes no difference. It just sounds like sludge sometimes.
Oh, dear. Swimming pool. We've all been there.
Yeah. So so then I thought, well, the sound engineer is always moaning like, oh, your guitar's too loud and whatnot, So especially in sound check, a little tip for you is just turn your amp really quiet
and then turn it up.
But then absolutely turn it up. And as soon as you get on stage, you hit the first note and then you whack the gain up. That's the classic thing, because the thing is, in a sound check, right, everyone's quiet. Yeah. It's an empty venue. So whatever you do, your guitar amp's going to sound mad loud.
Very true. Very true.
But when you're in a full gig and you're next to a drum kit and everything's I've turned down to what the sound engineer said is good, right? You come out and you can't hear a thing you're playing. And if you're the lead guitarist, that is very hard to deal with.
Yeah, that's not good.
Sometimes we've had great monitors, though, especially in Europe. Like in places like you wouldn't expect, like Poland, they've got some great venues. Now, they are surpassing England. I mean, all the other countries in the world are surpassing England in terms of venues, the way you're treated, gear on stage, backstage. I hate to say it, but it's just not invested in this country.
It's not, is it?
Sad, isn't it?
No.
We've got a vital section of the podcast, Steve. Next time I forgot a piece, almost. You have to name that band. Name your dream band.
Name your dream band, baby.
What you been called? What you been called?
Oh, shit. Right, I hadn't thought about this. Okay.
Oh, this could be hard for you then. No pressure.
Well, it's going to be funky.
I bet
and
whatever I
soulful,
say,
isn't it?
there's already a band called this.
Probably.
But I'm going to just, the top of my head, I'm going to call it The Dream Time.
The Dream Time. I like it.
The Dream
I
Time.
like it.
That was like an Aboriginal, the Dream Time is their sort of ancient mystical history where all their creation stories come from. It's called The Dream Time.
I like that.
So there you go.
I think it works. I think it works.
The Dream Time. I bet there's a band called that. I mean, I'll tell you now.
I bet there is.
Look it up now.
There's probably four bands.
Yeah, but they haven't got these members, have they?
That's very true.
There you go.
It's very true.
It's all right having the name, but if you ain't got the goods.
Oh, well, the Cult have an album called Dream Time. But I can't see The Dream Time.
All right.
So that's kind of
You know what?
cool.
I think you're okay.
There you go. Reserve it. Get the website domain.
It's been registered.
Get it registered.
Cool, dude. It's time to say
All right.
goodbye.
Yes. We don't like this bit, do we?
No, we don't. No. Have you got any kind of time reference for the album release, Fun Living Criminals?
I think they're looking at end of August.
Oh, cool.
We can try and time this around then, you see.
Yeah, sometimes things can be put back by weeks or months.
Yeah.
Sometimes you want to arrange it around just before a tour,
Yes.
so people can listen to the album, and then see you do some of the songs off it live. I think there's talk that we might even get on Jules Holland. So,
Oh, lovely.
they want to obviously time the release with all these things.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love that, but I don't know. I'm a bit long in the tooth with stuff like this. Like, when you're in a band that's sort of, that's still big, or I'd say we're like a mid-sized band. We're not huge, but we would headline smaller festivals.
Yeah.
And we'll keep trucking for decades.
Yeah.
Whereas, that's a good place to be in. Because sometimes you can be really flavour of the month for a while, and then you sort of kind of have to disappear.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just can't stay at that level.
Yeah.
But I think we're in a good spot as a band. So, what was my point? Can't remember.
Don't worry.
Yeah, okay. It's not that point, is it?
I should have.
Oh yeah, that's it. I don't. When you're in a band, you hear like, oh, we might be playing here, we might be doing that. We might be doing Glastonbury, or we could be doing that. And I've been through so many cycles of that now that I don't believe it. I just let it go down and think, well, that would be nice, but if not, it's all right.
That's a great attitude
until
to
you
have.
see it advertised and tickets are being sold. I don't really take it seriously. So, but one's come through tonight and it's being advertised. We're playing in Abu Dhabi at the end of April.
Oh wow!
And then hopefully we're going to South Africa after that and playing a festival there. Ed Sheeran's headline in that. So,
class!
Be good to see the Ginger Busker, wouldn't it?
In South Africa as well. Bloody hell.
I know, right?
I know.
That'll be sick.
That will be sick. That'd be
Often with
awesome.
these things, though, you're in and out,
Yeah,
So,
but, yeah.
how much of it I get to see. Sometimes we went to Australia last year and we had 4 days off when we arrived. That was kind of cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I bet that was nice,
That was
yeah.
good.
But that's a rarity to get some time off.
Yeah, it can be. You have to take some meticulous planning.
Yeah. I spoke to Ryan before this, by the way, and he said to say hi.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
he said he's looking forward to listen to the
Yeah,
to
man.
the episode.
Thanks, Ryan. Big up, Ryan.
Yeah,
he's
awesome.
a wicked singer as well. He's like in a rock band, isn't he? Well, he
Yeah,
was.
he was,
He's
yeah.
still doing it.
We've done a pod with him, haven't we, as well?
Yeah,
so.
we've done more with them, reminiscing. So we used to play a lot together in our bands. So
Wow. Yeah.
How can people
So-
find you on social media?
So just Naim Cortazzi, Naim Cortazzi.
it's a
My Facebook's on private, so that's just meant to really be family and friends, I guess.
Don't-
But Instagram's public.
Don't bother him on Facebook,
Yeah.
guys. Leave him alone on
just
Facebook.
Instagram.
Facebook's all old people now, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Strong opinions.
Oh, Danny, you had a bad experience.
Oh, there is a
No,
lot
it's-
of that. Yeah,
I just
there
think
is
it's
a
with
lot
the
of
one.
that.
It's just like dead negative and
Just
like
old people
Yeah.
moaning, innit?
yeah, and like nothing's fact checked, and it drives me insane. That's a
Yeah,
different
that's
story.
true.
Full of knobheads.
That's true.
But,
Yeah, Instagram's my jam, I suppose. I don't really post as much as I ought to, really, because I always think, is this really the best thing I can post right now? And then I end up talking myself out of it half the time. But when I'm touring and doing stuff for the band, I try and post something like every day or every other day.
Yeah.
Because there's something cool happening in my life,
Yeah.
And it's memories as well, isn't it? It's a memory that
Yeah,
you've,
for me, it's great memory. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a
That's what I
it
use
is
it for.
like a photo book, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Cool, dude. I think we're nearly at the end of our second session now as well. So
Yeah.
we may as well say
Nice
goodbye.
one.
It's been brilliant, dude. Thank
It's
you.
been an absolute pleasure. It's been an
All right.
absolute joy. Thank
Take
you for
care then, guys. I'm going to go now.
Cheers, dude. See you
dude.
soon. Bye-bye. Dude.
Hey!
There he is.
Oh,
How you
yeah.
doing, dude? All good. All
I know
good.
you're good. We've been sitting here doing evaluations for the last
We've
hour and a
listened
half.
to a lot of music now,
We have. We're spacing out a little bit now.
but not waning. We're not waning. We're still on fire.
Strong word choice, Daniel.
You gotta have a good wane, haven't you, now and again? But not
What-
today.
what, Wayne Krantz or Wayne
Gretzky?
Rooney?
Oh, not Rudy. no, thank
Wayne
you.
Bruce? No.
Bruce Wayne. Batman. Anyway,
Here we go.
Shut up.
Great
let's
start.
Let's carry on.
Great start.
Naim.
What a guest.
What an amazing guest and a legend as well.
Yeah, super cool dude. It was a pleasure to get to know him. Actually, it was a really enjoyable
We had
chat.
a good chat. It felt
Yeah.
like a nice chat, didn't it?
He picked out some quality artists that some of them I've not listened to, but then realised that I have listened to them,
Oh, exactly.
and we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone's heard most of these people.
So if we talk about the guitar playing first and foremost,
The fun-loving Criminals guitarist himself. Naim.
it's so good, great production. I mean, we listened to some recent stuff.
New album, Danny.
There's a new album out, and guess what? It's out on my birthday.
What date is that?
The 29th of August, people.
Oh, it's
the
a poor,
29th of August.
It's a poor date for births, though, isn't it? Oh, that got you, did it? Simple as that.
I'll be celebrating my birthday by listening to this album at some point during the day.
And so
And
should
it's
you.
called A Matter of Time, so make sure it's on your list of things to listen to.
There's 2 singles out now, so
Indeed.
give them a little listen.
One is called Full Stop.
Indeed, it is.
We had a right good listen to that. We also listened to Uncle Frank, a track called Love Lion. And there's things that we've noticed with Naim's playing. It's the use of effects,
Yep.
which we really like.
The funk.
It's the funk, because we noted the quacky rhythm parts.
Quacky rhythm parts. Niles Rogers.
Niall Rogers.
Niall Rogers? Not Niles. Is his name Miles Rogers?
Niall
Just
was
the Nile.
Rogers.
Just the Nile. There's only one Nile.
There's
It's
only one.
Niall Rogers. Yeah,
But it's got that kind of vibe,
quack.
hasn't it?
Yeah, that funk.
Which is a huge compliment. I
that
mean,
funk with a PH.
indeed. Well, that sounds cooler.
The Fun Living Criminals, is that spelled with a PH? Fun Living Criminals? Is that too far? I've gone too far.
You got to
He's looking at me. I've gone too far.
back up.
I've gone too far.
But it's the lovely, clean, rhythmic passages that he puts in and everything, and the space he allows and the placement of his certain phrases. There's like some breakdown parts where he's got like is there a wall or something? Some sort of effect?
I think so.
It's an interesting fact. And then when it comes into to like gear up towards the chorus, it like thickens out with some like nice grit and gain and.
You were
Great.
loving it.
Yeah,
you
it's
should have seen his
really-
face, listeners, while
really
I was
great
listening.
player.
He was loving it.
We're off to a good start.
We are,
Aren't we?
Well, that's the first member.
Yeah,
And
that's the first member.
It's the one
Tick.
it's the guy we interviewed. So
Yes.
it's the only start we could have.
And we approve.
We do approve. Who's next, Danny? What is it? The Dream Drummer? It is
Jeff
the dream
Becerra
drummer.
from Toto.
Oh, Toto.
Is it Toto or Toto?
I think it's Toto. I think Toto would have an E at the end of each toe. I can't be sure though. We both love Toto anyway.
Yeah, we do.
So there is literally a vast amount of songs we could listen to and love.
You wanted to talk about the Dune soundtrack, but I don't think that showcases his drumming. Maybe it does. I mean, the track you picked out.
Yeah, I mean, what always brings me back to that is the end credits for the 1980s David Lynch version of Dune.
The one where Sting is he breastfeeding a cat or something?
They milk a cat. Yeah, there's a cat being milked. Let's just put it that way. Weirdly, it's not in the new version of Dune.
It was a creative choice
But
to leave.
both of them for me are incredible films. but every time I watch Dune, I have to leave the credits running right to the end because the cheesy credit music that Toto created. Have you seen it?
I've not seen the original.
You've not seen.
I need probably a it needs to be a movie
You
night.
don't drink anymore. So
I know. Do you need to drink to it, like actually appreciate it?
it helps. At times it's a tough slog.
Is it
The
really?
second half's a bit of a tough slog.
How long is it? How long's that film?
It's a couple of hours.
Is it?
It's
doable.
worth it though, just for the credits scenes.
Yeah, but I mean the amount of times we put a film and we stop it and rewind stuff to
To laugh.
to relive moments. Right, wait.
Pause.
Did I just see that right?
Yeah. Back. Rewind. So yeah, we need to book that in then. A Dune just for the Toto soundtrack and the cat milking scene. And there's more scenes as well.
But the track we picked out was the classic Rosanna.
Oh,
Rosanna.
there he is.
It's that drum fill at the beginning. It's a signature.
Well, we were flicking
classic
through songs,
drum.
weren't we? Flicking through Toto songs, and that is an instant drum hit, isn't it? So,
I spoke to a friend of mine who is a drummer, and he said that drum groove is very difficult.
do you want to name them?
His name's Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe. He won't be listening to this podcast, I'm sure.
It's just it's just a solid drummer, isn't he? To keep up as well with some of those revolving door of musicians at times.
Without asking ChatGPT or looking at Wikipedia, I can't tell you how many different members have come and gone.
I think there's a list.
A couple of different singers, and I mean, Steve
Keyboard
Lukather has
players.
been cemented in that role as.
Cement. Oh, is that as severe as that? Cemented into the role. Can't break free.
We haven't got enough time for me to sit here talking about Steve Lukather.
No,
I admire his
you love
guitar
it, you love
playing
him, don't you?
massively. Classic drum groove though in that track.
Yeah, great drum sound as well, though. Always good sounding.
Yeah, it is really nice sounding. Yeah, really, really nice sounding. And it just his fills. He's really tasty with his playing and everything.
Tasty.
And it's going to work.
Who's
Really well.
the guitarist? The next guitarist?
Next guitarist is Chet Atkins. We listened to a track called Next Time in Town. Not only was it some badass, unreal country style chicken picking, there was there's some lap steel in there as well for good measure.
There was. I think it's going to really contrast well with.
It is, yeah.
Naim's
It's going to be a
playing.
nice blend, isn't it?
Will it blend?
I think so. I think it will.
Definitely.
Some chicken picking and some funk with the pH.
It's a nice little combo, isn't it? Especially with
Yeah.
the solid drumming as well.
Well, the thing
Give
with
it bob
Chet
on.
Atkins, I've written.
What you written?
Do you agree? A great sound, authentic. It's an authentic sound. I just read that out, and it's not as.
It doesn't. You know what? The way
It's
you
not
read
as
it then-
profound as
no,
I-
well, for one, it didn't sound authentic. The way you read it.
Sound like an absolute knob.
If you are saying things like it sounds authentic, at least make it sound authentic.
Wait, let's rewind.
I can't rewind.
It sounds authentic.
No. It's for me now, if you say authentic at any point in the next hour, it's not going to sound authentic to me.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Well, it's going to work really well. Great, it's a strong.
Well, we need to move on because I'm going to talk for about an hour about the bass player.
Okay,
Because,
James Jameson.
oh my God, what hasn't he played on?
Well, we started trying to. You found a playlist, didn't you? Well,
There's a playlist just for him on Apple Music. It's got all the songs.
you know you've made
I mean,
it.
it's not going to be all the songs because it'll be the hits, basically.
Yeah.
So there was, I heard it through the grapevine. Every one of the, I'm getting animated.
Get animated. You're allowed to. You're a
Every
bass player.
one of these songs you listen to, and the bass stands out. It's not a
Yeah,
support.
yeah.
It's not a background instrument. It's there, kind of going up high, playing lead parts. It's beautiful.
Without those bass lines, those songs wouldn't be the same. And as harsh as this sounds, there's a lot of songs. If you change the bass line,
will
it'd
matter.
still
It
sound
will
like
matter.
it'd still sound like the same song, wouldn't it?
Take me out of Emperor Chung. Take my bass lines out of Emperor Chung.
No, it wouldn't sound like Emperor Chung anymore.
It would.
It wouldn't. No, you know what I mean? So, like, some popular, like, pop music.
Yes.
For instance, you can drag and drop some bass lines in there, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. If you changed any of his bass lines from those
The song's
legendary...
might not be a classic anymore.
They wouldn't be, yeah.
Wouldn't be a classic
It
song
wouldn't be
anymore.
the same.
What other songs did he play on, Danny? You got a little list, haven't you?
No, I didn't bother. I was just... There's too many to list.
There was basically the Temptations, Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
All that lot from...
Just
you know,
anyone from the 60s, 70s era.
And he's got that beautiful bassy tone. I mean, there's very little treble there.
Dude, I've written these down. Signature sound.
It is a signature sound. It's boomy. It's bassy.
Authentic.
Again.
I didn't write that down. I've put so many recordings. I don't know why I wrote that. He's got like a legacy bass sound for me. He's left quite the legacy, hasn't he?
I like how you listen to these songs. You can tell it's him, but he plays something different. It's not the same bass line every time. It's beautiful. It's beautiful stuff. And I just want to go home. I want to stop this recording now. I want to go home and just put that playlist on and listen to his beautiful bass all night.
Oh, yeah.
It's
how bass should sound for that style of music.
Yeah, I mean,
isn't it?
Yeah. There's times and places for slapping and popping and different tones and treble kicking through and some more mid-range and stuff.
Yeah.
But for the music he was playing then, perfect.
Jazz bass?
It was perfect.
Jazz bass, maybe? Or
I'd have to investigate a little bit. It's a little bit too early, I think. It might be a P bass, to be honest. I think
maybe a dingwall?
I don't know if a jazz bass was invented back then, Danny.
Don't you think so? When was that invented? I'm only asking because I just don't know.
I'm sure the jazz bass came later than the P bass, if I'm honest. Do you want me to have a little look at the...
Yeah, please do. Please do. You know what? The four members so far working together. You could stop there, really.
You couldn't you, really? So, we're looking at the history of the P bass, 1951 to 1957.
Well, why don't you just look at what
By Leo Fender.
James Jameson played?
Oh, yeah. I could look at that.
How fast can you type it?
I'm just searching for James Jameson bass model. It's a P bass.
It's a P bass.
It's a P bass.
Oh, it's got one of them nice thumb cover things.
It's got the little metal cover bits.
You know what? Them covers make a P bass look classy for me. I forgot that you can get them with them on them.
Oh, he's probably played that one. That's
nice.
12 grand. That one is
12 grand.
I mean, I imagine it's from the
God.
It's 1960 Fender Precision bass, 12.5 grand. I mean, it's £310 delivery.
It's being delivered by
James Jameson himself. He's been resurrected.
He's going to rise from his grave and deliver the bass for you.
Rise from your grave
and deliver this P bass for $300.
So anyway, go and listen to James Jameson. Go and listen to some Marvin Gaye. It's lovely stuff.
So good, Marvin Gaye. Keys.
We've got your favourite,
Lisa Coleman.
Who played for your favourite artist?
It's not my favourite artist at all. It's not. You know this. You're setting me up.
Your favourite artist, who is?
Prince and the Revolution. She played from up until about 1986
or something like that, yeah. I think it was. Danny was... can I tell people? We put Raspberry Beret on, and Danny was grimacing.
Yeah,
that's the only way I can describe your face. Grimaces.
She provides lots of supportive lines in the background. We had a good listen and picked out. And I imagine if she wasn't playing those lines, it would leave quite the void, actually. But the interesting thing that I was interested in was, what does Raspberry Beret mean?
Yeah, you got a point. It was you know what I think it is. It might be controversial.
Go on.
I think it's a euphemism for a bell end. And I'm going to leave it at that. I've got no reason for that.
For our American listeners.
Sorry, my apologies.
A bell end is the tip.
Or, as Prince would say, his Raspberry Beret.
Lots of melody from Lisa. She's a very skilled keyboard player.
She's part of his backing band, wasn't she? So
yeah,
she's been singing as well and keying along.
Well, there's lots of female backing vocals. Whether or not she was singing in that track, I mean, we didn't look that up. Actually,
we didn't look that up, but probably. Yeah. I imagine so. Part of the band.
She is in this band. A great addition to this powerhouse band.
There is some key work. She's got some piano stuff as well that we had a quick listen to.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
She's very accomplished player. So.
Dude, do you want to talk about this next member? Because you have it's vocals.
So, this could be a bold claim. Insert sample here.
Bold claim.
Young Gun Silver Fox, so far, the best band that I have discovered from doing this podcast.
That's a big, bold claim, but they are very cool.
And Andy Platts, who was picked as a dream vocalist, is the singer for this band.
Incredible vocal tone, dude.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
I can't stop listening to them. When the sun's out, I'm driving in the car, sunroof down, sat down, across, sunroof in the open position, shades on, summertime music on, that Young Gun Silver Fox on. Honestly, dude, it's perfect.
Have you tried playing your bass strings in the door panel along with it?
No, I haven't. I could do that until the steering wheel warns me I need to put my hands back on. What do you think of them anyway, Danny? So they've got a great vibe. It's just a vibe I love.
Great vibe. It's the songwriting is it's undeniable.
Yeah,
the songwriting is like top notch. The production's beautiful. It's really like warm and inviting. That's the thing that I'd say when you're listening to it. But the thing that I really love is they're keeping that era of music, that like, is it 70s kind of vibe?
Yacht rock?
Yeah, I was going to say yacht rock. They're keeping it alive with like a modern twist.
Yeah, they're keeping it alive, but doing it like as good as the best.
Oh, yeah,
like doing it to the highest standard, like the highest standard you can get.
Impeccable melodies, dude. Impeccable.
His voice is absolutely incredible.
On top of all this,
we've watched some live videos as well. Sorry, I was just going to mention it. We watched some live videos, and he was just as good live.
I think it was like a radio station live, and they're normally like, they'll show up all sorts, don't they? Because there's no room reflection. Yeah, brilliant. So
good. So thank you, Naim, for
introducing
us to this, because absolutely my favourite band so far that I've discovered on this.
Well, the two tracks you picked out again for us to talk about were "Holding Back the Fire." Do you want to do a rendition of the chorus? No. And "Late Night, Last Train."
Both just really cool vibe tracks.
I like that call and response, layering of the backing vocals and stuff.
And the production is impeccable.
Yeah, it really is lovely.
Impeccable production. Perfect production.
Like caramel.
Like caramel, indeed. And talking about production.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
So we've had a challenge for a change. So we got tasked with picking the producer for this band.
Yes, indeed.
And actually, it is harder than I expected, to be honest.
I feel like it's a massive pressure if we get this wrong.
So who are the three that we had to pick through, Danny?
Well, the three we've got to choose are...
Okay.
Daniel...
Lanois,
that's it. What
Canadian.
a great surname.
Canada.
Great first name. The second one was Quincy Jones.
Classic.
Producer extraordinaire, legend. And number 3 was King Tubby.
Okay, I think you...
We haven't actually agreed on who we're going to choose, have we?
I think you're leaning towards Daniel Lanois, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
And we talked through on the pod around the Joshua Tree, U2.
Yeah, and Peter Gabriel, the work that he's done with them, yeah. And for me, it's not the obvious choice.
No.
Like, you could imagine Quincy working with this band. It's a very, like, dry approach from a production. You noticed that as well, didn't you?
For me, though, I think maybe with, like, James Jameson, maybe that's what it needs. I think I'm leaning towards Quincy.
Oh, yeah.
And you're leaning towards Daniel Lanois.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, sorry, apologies to King Tubby there.
King Tubby, we had to flick through quite a few different songs, didn't we? It's definitely a curveball.
Naim says
it was a curveball. I mean, the thing that I really liked in this production was the delay oscillation.
Ah, yeah.
Like, it kind of just...
I quite enjoyed the extremely loud bass.
Yeah, I wrote this line here, and you were...
Clips to fuck. You know what? You're absolutely right. There was one track, and it was just the clipping was kind of its own little beat, wasn't it?
You wanted to confirm, didn't you? Like, Danny,
I was like, Danny, it's just to confirm that is clipping, isn't it?
No, to my ears, it sounds like the bass is jacked that high. There's no headroom left.
Clipping.
It's gone beyond headroom, hasn't it? It's gone into the realm of clip to fuck.
It's clip to fuck. So I think he's out of the question for me.
Yeah,
Tubby.
A cool suggestion though, because there was some reggae tracks that we were listening to.
Oh, there's some really good ones.
It was I quite like this vibe.
Kind of dub kind of sound.
Yeah, that's interesting that we've gone for different producers though.
Maybe though we can co-produce.
Are we allowed to do that? I mean, Daniel Lanois is a co-producer after all.
So let's get Quincy Jones co-produced by Daniel Lenoir. We can do what we like. It's our podcast.
Oh, can you imagine that?
Let's get them both involved.
I think they'd be fighting over how much reverb to use, though, wouldn't they? They were like, Quincy be there on the control. No.
Who gets final say? We need to decide who gets final say, because that's going to be problems.
Well, it's going to be Quincy, isn't it?
There we go, then. So he's produced by Quincy.
He's like he's kingpin of
co-produced by Daniel Lenoir. There we go. What do you think?
Oh, amazing lineup. It's got the
Another interesting
songwriting.
one.
I mean, on top of everything, each member brings the songwriting A game.
Oh, absolutely.
The production based on everything that they've. I mean, think of how many generations of musician we've got here across the generations.
Think how many songs they've all played on, dude.
Yeah.
The amount of shows they've done.
Yeah. The amount of different people they've worked with, so they've got that ability to work with others really well.
Yeah, in terms of that, yeah, they're going to get along. I think they probably are.
What was the band called?
So the band name, The Dream Time.
Well, it certainly is, isn't it?
It's a dream lineup.
Yes.
Well, it works for the podcast, actually.
Yeah, it does.
The Dream Band podcast.
He's tied that. He's thought about that.
He's tied it in.
Yes.
He's clever, isn't he?
He's very clever.
Would you buy a T-shirt, Danny, with The Dream Time on it?
Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is. Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to picture it in my mind.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Maybe the font in like a Goodfellas kind of vibe.
Okay. For me, I've got a sleeping man on a T-shirt,
All right.
focused on the head, and then inside the head, the dream's happening. Of course, the band playing inside the skull, the cranium,
Cranium. Okay.
music playing in the dream time.
What about the font? What font would you go for?
I don't.
I'm going for a straight, like, classy font with no picture.
Okay.
Just
The
dream
I'm
time.
going for a ridiculous dream band playing in the head kind of thing. So I'll go with Wingdings. just to be the complete opposite of you.
Nobody's ever chose Wingdings, have they?
Does Wingdings even exist anymore? I've never scrolled that far down the font list before.
He's probably one of them that it just expired through lack of use. It's like, should we provide the update for that font?
No,
nobody's ever used it.
No one's used Wingdings for 40 years.
Yeah, but Dan from Pick and Licks, he wants to use it. Fuck him.
You know what? I need to do a deep dive on the
Do you?
The history,
Do you really?
The history of Wingdings. Because I want to know, dude. I want to know.
I want to see what Wingdings looks like again. I can't really remember.
It's got I'm sure one's like an eagle.
Wingding
font.
Brilliant. Easy to read.
Oh, so I'll read the first bits of Wikipedia. So Wingdings is a series of dingbat fonts that render letters as a variety of symbols. They were originally developed in 1990 by Microsoft by combining glyphs from Lucida icons, arrows and stars.
Is this valuable to the listener, do you think?
No, absolutely not. But
You're going to carry on anyway.
No, I'm going to carry on at home in my own time.
No, don't do it. No.
I'm going to spend at least an hour. There's probably, let's be honest, there's probably a documentary on Wingdings out there somewhere. I'll be watching it tonight. Thank you. I've said enough on the matter. Let's continue the podcast, please.
The documentary is called Wingdings and Tings.
Wingdings and Tings. Okay, that's quite good. I was going to shoot you down, but I like that.
I wasn't expecting to get shot down.
Yeah, no, I liked it. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to show I liked it, but...
Would you go and see that band?
Yes, I would.
Just shot you down.
Of course I would.
Yeah. What would you wear? Would you wear the T-shirt that was
This is
designed?
new.
Or?
This is a new.
No,
this is a new segment.
Would you wear one of your Noel Fielding sweats?
Well, it depends on the climate.
Sweats?
What climate are we talking? What's the climate? Where are we? Where's the gig?
It's 4 below zero.
4 below zero. Well, Canada, I suppose. Knowing you, Canada's a bit colder than that, isn't it?
No, we're not in Canada.
Where are we? Hull.
Hull.
It's -4.
Is that where the deep is?
Yes, I think.
It's good, that is.
I don't think I've been.
You can actually...
So I've got the sharks swimming over you and stuff.
You can have a private meal in this corridor.
Are you the private meal?
What?
Just drop you in the tank?
No, like, you sat there at a table and you get served food.
I feel a bit uncomfortable if I was on my own doing that.
It'd be weird getting served fish while you're sitting in a fish tank.
what if you got served like all of them, and they like point them out as you like they bring it to you and go, "This is the short-nosed bottled dolphin,"
Oh God!
and then they go, "Here he is now, coming to observe." Anyway, where are we, Danny? Are we done? We're done, aren't we?
We've done, I think. Have we done?
Yes.
We're going to see that. Yes.
Yes.
We're going to see that band. We'd buy a T-shirt.
At Hull, at the Deep.
Yes.
Playing, I don't know why they play in the Deep. They play in the Deep.
They're playing the Deep.
In Hull, it's -4. I would wear... Oh, you asked me what I was wearing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd wear something fish-related, obviously.
You can dress up as a giant prawn.
A giant prawn. There we go. Let's just say that to move on. To move on from that section. It's time to say goodbye, dude. Before we go, though... Everyone does have to go and check out the new Fun Loving Criminals album. Because
Absolutely.
I don't know when this is coming out, but it's around this time it's out.
Is that on my birthday?
Oh, yeah.
Just literally said it. You got the memory of a fucking goldfish.
Oh, fish again. I mean, it's a great reminder for me, actually, when your birthday is, because I wouldn't naturally remember that. But obviously, Heather told me.
It's in your calendar, surely.
It is, but I don't look at my calendar.
Surely it's etched in your mind.
My own birthday's not etched in my mind, so...
Yeah, you sort of... After a while, you don't really
care
about them, do you?
No. So please check out Fun Loving Criminals' new album, all of Naim's other stuff with Uncle Frank.
Yeah, it's top class, really enjoyable stuff. Go and catch them on tour.
And go and listen to bloody Young Gun Silver Fox, because they are banging.
Listen to all the suggestions.
Well, yeah, all of them, yeah.
And if anybody wants to listen to King Tubby and confirm that it clips to fuck, please let us know. And while you're at it, leave us a 5-star review.
Yes, a 5-star review is what's needed.
Yes.
Anything less is not good enough. Right, dude. It's time to say goodbye.
Yes. Until next time. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
We are so sorry to see you go, but thanks for tuning into the show.